right. The Beckster is challenging my comment about my ability and pull to get 300,000 people on the mall.
By the way, the thing on Ed Schultz said that he could draw 300,000 people at the mall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ed, just a quick personal note. First, why don't you try to draw 300,000, in the demo, and then
just to turn on their TV,
and then you get back to us in the mall.
Such a Christian, always turning the other cheek, isn't he? Okay, Beck, I'll get back to you on that one on the mall. But first, let me explain to my viewers what it means by the demo. He's talking about the great people that watch my show between the ages of 25 and 54. Now, Beckster, let's take a closer look at your crowd of nut jobs. I don't see too many in the demo. I'll say it again. They're old, white, angry, McCain, Palin, leftovers. And you know what? Nobody really checked the age on the Geese. So, you might have something here.
At 9:59, what happened was there was a flock of geese that ran. It was a flyover, if you will. Someone caught it on tape. Here's the flyover. This was happening just as the opening music was starting.
And I bet that V meant victory too, huh? Actually, Glenn, these geese were getting the heck out of there, just like the people behind you when you were talking. Look at those people running for the exits as the psycho talk goes on. Joining me now is Roy Seekoff, founding editor of Huffington Post. Yeah. I hope he does it again because I had so much fun with this. And I will reiterate, I think that I could get 300,000 people on the mall. Roy, what do you make of the final analysis?
Well, Ed, right before you started this segment, 2 ducks just went walking across the studio. I don't know what that means, but it's probably significant. There's something about a certain kind of guy. It always comes down to my demo is bigger than yours at the end of the day, right? But here's the thing with Beck. At the end of the day, Ed, he really doesn't have that much pull when it comes right down to it. Let's look at the track record. He was against Obama. He was elected. He came out against the stimulus. It passed. He fought against health care. It passed. He fought against financial reform. It passed. So when push comes to shove, he really doesn't have much political impact.
And didn't he have some help from some billionaire brothers that took care of all the busing and free transportation for a lot of these folks?
Oh, yeah, the shipping was all prepaid, Ed. The shipping was all prepaid. But I would say this, though. I think we have to be careful not to denigrate the people who turned out to the mall or to try to put down or make it sound like there's less real, legitimate anger in the country. There's a lot of it suffering, Ed, as you've documented on the show day after day. And I think we have to pay tribute to that and be aware the danger for progressives is that they can't leave a vacuum for a charlatan and a demagogue like Beck preaching this sort of phony gospel of unity while he's really talking about hate. And I think that's what I'm most worried about is when we have Democrats embracing the deficit-cutting mantra instead of the job creation mantra. I think that leaves a vacuum open, and that's when a guy like Beck steps in.
Roy Seekoff, always a pleasure. Great to have you with us. Tonight in our telephone survey, I asked you, if Republicans win back the majority, do you believe that they would try to shut down the government and impeach President Obama? 93% of you said yes, 7% said no. That's the Ed Show. I'm Ed Schultz. Hardball with Chris Matthews.